Good morning. How you doing today? Welcome to Tarot to a T, where I get to do a little tarot for you, and I get a little tea for me. That was corny, but I like it. So we're just going to go with that. So today I'm going to do Libra for March 2022. March 2022. And if you've never watched me before, I use a regular deck of cards as opposed to a traditional pictorial tarot deck of cards. I'm going to lay one card out for a recent past situation. I'm going to lay one card out for your current situation. And one card for a potential outcome for Libra for March 2022. For the recent past, you have the Queen of Spades. For your current situation, you have the Four of Clubs. And your potential outcome is the Ace of Spades. We will address that for sure. Okay. With this Queen of Spades, these generally denote people. In this case, a female energy, a person, usually older. It doesn't have to actually be a physical person. It could be like somebody who embodies this older female energy. She can be quite mysterious, or it can be a quite mysterious energy you're dealing with. It's quiet and tends to kind of watch what's going on but not say a whole lot. It can be indicating some kind of manipulation or some kind of maliciousness that occurred here in your past, Libra. So let's get a clarifier on that. I want to see what's going on with Libra in the recent past for March 2022. Eight of Clubs. Okay, that's a little better. We don't need all that dark, malicious energy necessarily overshadowing your past here. This is about moving ahead. Maybe you had some kind of run-in with a person who embodied this malicious, kind of paranoid energy. The 8 represents that you're moving ahead, though. That's good. You possibly had to step back and kind of gain your perspective. This definitely is indicating some kind of problem in a relationship, so I tend to think this dark energy is someone else, not you. Unless you're the dark, malevolent person. I mean, teach his own. If that fits, then we'll go with that. But I tend to look on the bright side with these things, right? That's the way I want to look at them. It's all about perspective. Let's get another card to clear up this problem in a relationship in the recent past for Libra, March 2022. Okay, Eight of Spades. Along the same lines of this 8, you've definitely kind of moved past it. This pertains to some kind of work stress, though. Maybe you just kind of moved ahead and focused on work, and as a result, you're just experiencing a lot more workload, stress. It could be affecting your mental state, honestly, or your physical health a little bit. This could possibly mean that something happened in the workplace with this malevolent female energy, but I'm not really seeing that. Let's get one more card. I want to clarify this a little bit before we move ahead. Ten of Spades. Okay. So you reach some kind of end of a cycle. Okay. Um, yeah, there was definitely something very unlucky about this situation for you. Um, yeah, you definitely have a little. Even though you're moving ahead, it seems like you have a little bit of fear of change because something had to change because of this malevolent female energy. And you're in a little bit of state of mourning. I don't get the sense that someone like passed away, so I don't think it's quite that heavy. But it could be just that you lost some connection here that profoundly affected you. But you are moving ahead with it, which I like to see. We're not getting stuck on that. In your present situation with the four, we're looking at a definite balance and stability in your life, probably relating to this. This is pertaining to that in particular. This in particular to this situation. That's what I mean. Um, you have you've reached a state of balance in your mind about it. Probably you have a practical approach to it at this point. Like maybe you're at a crossroads where you're like, well, there's nothing I can do about it, so it is what it is, and you have to accept it. Let's get a clarifier for Libra, March 2022. See what's going on in Libra's present situation. Seven of Diamonds, looking a little better there. Not so much these dark cards. The seven usually, the diamonds usually pertain to finances, okay? This is like the pentacles. In this situation, it's saying you need to show a little bit of restraint in some manner. Don't take any unnecessary risks, probably around with your money, okay? You're having, like I said, a degree of balance right now. I don't know how this would relate to this, but it's just kind of saying, yeah, just, you know, enjoy the present moment, but don't overdo it in any aspect. Let's get one more clarifier. Six of Clubs. Okay. This is pretty much saying that the road is open and to move ahead. Definitely the right decision just to move on, like over here. That's what you were doing. So keep doing what you're doing there. Okay. If you lost a friendship or some kind of relationship here, I don't see it as romantic necessarily, but it's saying that the road is open for more friendships. You're going to meet some people or a person that's going to be a good thing for you. You know what they say about doors closing? Sometimes you got to close doors to open new ones. Because in this potential outcome, worries me a little bit. I'll be honest with you, okay? This is about, aces are about new beginnings, new starts, and your potential outcome. And this is kind of like the Tower card, okay? It denotes a major change, a major transformation. It could also represent conflict resolution, but You didn't have any conflict here. Yeah, it seems like you had it here. So it could be speaking about that. We're going to clarify that though for you, Libra. Oh, there you go. Pretty much just jumped out at me. So with the Seven of Hearts, which I really like to see hearts. Hearts are talk about the soul and the spirit, and they make us all warm and fuzzy inside. Okay, this is better than this diamonds over here. Because it's how do I explain this? Um, it's bringing about some changes that are unfortunate. Actually, I kind of see it as saying, yeah, you had to let go of this. That's the unfortunate change. But it's perfect. It's exactly where you need to be. Because this right here is the new start. Yeah. It's almost like these are reversed. It's an unfortunate change, and then as a result of that, you kind of have this fresh start and kind of grieving over the past in some way. It's unfortunate. I'm not saying you're literally crying, but you could be, okay? However it pertains to you. These are general readings, but if this speaks to you, it could be that heavy for you. I don't mean to downplay that. But this is definitely seeing things have to change, unfortunately. You had to let go of something here, and there's a little bit of pain involved with that. Let's clarify again for Libra's potential outcome. I just want a little bit more information on that. Five of Clubs. Again, this talks about changes. Natural changes, though, not as a result of something. This is more about like disappointments with other people, or like it was too good to be true and it was really great in the beginning and then it just failed. Just a big, letdown. But this is more about the domino effect, because these things change. This things over here change. It's funny. It's emphasizing change here, new starts and change. I don't think you're happy with the current situation, whatever that may be. Um, Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you're just kind of bored with your routine right now and you need to break it up, but you're not satisfied. Please give us one more card for Libra from March 2022. Libra's been through some hard times, it looks like here. That's too bad. But the Ten of Clubs, I like that. Because this is the end of the cycle. Talked about over here, so this was an ending for sure. And this is the end of kind of this, like this rut. So it looks like you're headed towards like this place of, yeah, I'm over it, but I gotta move on and I gotta make some changes. And this is actually denoting some good news of some sort. Possibly, very strongly, actually, some kind of travel. Again, doors shut, new doors open leads to travel and new beginnings and things just kind of changing for you, which is, you think about it, that's how life goes. We have experiences that kind of mix things up for us and just it all becomes a mess. If we stick it out, we don't lose our head. They do work themselves out. And we usually find ourselves landing in a better place. You always got to have faith in that, okay? Because that 10 definitely says this is over. Whatever you were going through here. And this could go back a couple weeks or a couple months. Not necessarily like any specific time period, okay? This trouble back here. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, Libra. You know, you're going to land on your feet, and that's what's important. Things are going to get changed up for you, but that's not a bad thing. Change is inevitable, right? And it's a part of life. Okay, well, take care until the next time, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.